Hey everyone, it's Summer with AstariaSen, and I am in a different part of my house today. Sorry about that. I have a lot going on. I wanted to hop on and do a VR to Saturnarium. She talked about her top tarot, like her favorite tarot cards that were non-traditional favorites. So not your typical favorites, not the same stuff that everybody would pick all the time, like Two of Cups or something like that. So not your typical favorites, but I don't know if mine are typical favorites or not. So I tried to choose ones that I associated with in general, and pick ones that I didn't think were typical. So I will go ahead and go over them and why they're my favorites. And then I will leave Saturnarium's video in the description so you can go check it out for yourself, because I'm pretty sure she explains it a lot better than me. All right, I am going with the Ethereal Visions tarot deck. I figured to keep it RWS strict base pretty much, and not one of my fairy decks or something like that, because if I do that, then I like all the cards. All right, so the first one I have is the Moon. Now, I like the Moon because there is a sense of illusion about it, and as a creative person I really like illusionary things, but at the same time this is like an inner awareness, and it's also transformational. It reminds us that fear is also an illusion, and oftentimes I fear parts of my creativity. I fear being accepted, and I fear succeeding and stuff like that. So sometimes that is my illusion, and that's why I like the Moon, is because it reminds me that I don't have to be afraid, and that moon atmosphere there is transformational, and it's there to guide me just as much, and my inner self really knows what's best for what I do creatively. And then the next one that I have is the Devil card. Now, I have probably weird reasons why I like this one. The first one is because it's my Capricorn card, which I'm okay with. The second reason, like, I guess if you get down into the nitty-gritty, is because it reminds me that everything I do is a choice. I remind my children or friends who come to me seeking advice that every single decision that you make is a choice. Staying in a relationship, not staying in a relationship, staying friends with somebody, not staying friends with somebody, staying in that apartment, not staying in that apartment, making the choice to get up every single morning, making the choice to go to bed on time, to put yourself on a schedule, to know what's best for you, and to know yourself enough to know what you should and should not do based off your very own needs and maybe the needs of your family. But that also goes into creative energy. For me, especially because every single creative choice that I make lends itself to a single creation, and I have to actively make choices while I'm creating that will either better or maybe not in the long run better my little creations. So sometimes it works out for the best and sometimes it doesn't. And this card reminds me that every decision, every single decision that I have ever made and that I ever will make is my own choice. And it's kind of a comfort to me. That's a real comfort knowing that. So I guess that's why that's my favorite, one of my favorites. All right. And then I picked one card from each suit as my favorite. The cups, I picked 7 of Cups. 7 is a number I like because the fairy star is a septagram, a 7-pointed star. And I don't know, I just like the number 7 in general, I think. But also it's another one of those illusionary cards. It's about imagination and possibility, and it's not in the halfway point, but you haven't come to completion yet either. So it's one of the cards that I like about I don't know, I guess about your feeling energy. You haven't completed something, but you're not quite where you were, And the illusion there, again, it comes into a choice, and it comes into possibility, and it comes into imagination. And I think that's why that's something that just draws me in, is that illusionary factor and that imagination and that choice that's just all wrapped into it. And then the next one is from Pentacles, and I chose the Page of Pentacles. Now, I don't know that I see this from this card, but I do know that the Page of Pentacles is about manifestation and opportunities. In this card, you can see him kind of concentrating on the pentacle, and there's a sense of a possible, a deep concentration, even a meditation almost, which is where manifestation can come in. And since I'm a very creative person, manifestation is pretty important to me, and also that opportunity that comes with it. So that's why Page of Pentacles is my favorite in the Pentacles. The next one is Swords, and it is Ace of Swords. Now, if you haven't figured it out already, again, it's going to come into creativity, because creativity comes in the mind and in the heart. But it starts in the mind, it starts somewhere, right? So this creative energy, it's like the start of it. It's not quite the fiery wand energy, like the passionate part. It's that first niggling idea. It's that possibility. It's that idea that is almost set on fire, but not quite set on fire. It's just that little bit of inspiration, and then you focus on it. And that's what the Ace brings to my creativity, and that's why I like it. And then the final one is Nine of Wands. And I really like this one because it really talks to me about my own determination and my own courage and facing. When you have a lot to face, it's your determination, it's your willpower, it's hope that keeps driving you forward. And even when my pieces burned in their baking process, one survived, and it was just that one little tiny piece of hope that stuck with me. And sure, I was devastated that all my hard work that I had put into 3 amazing pieces, 2 of them were destroyed, but one of them wasn't, and it almost bettered that one. And I'll never be able to reproduce that kind of accident or that kind of mishap. But that's where that hope comes in, is even something that's so wabi-sabi can have hope in it. Even something that is ruined can still have a possibility. And that determination to see it, that determination to push through past maybe the fear, past maybe the choices, and past maybe that detrimental stage of, oh my gosh, it got ruined, is a really big part of my creative process and who I am as an individual. So this was so much fun. Thank you so much, Saturnarium, for doing this. It was really fun. I hope to see you guys do it, and I hope you guys have a very great day.